In 2015, I was looking for a way to make money working from home. I actually had a 2-year-old with another baby on the way. I was like 8 months pregnant and thought, man, if I could only make money while I'm a stay-at-home mom, right? And so I started looking for different opportunities and somebody suggested virtual assistants. Now, virtual assistants was so cool because I could use the skills I already had, like data entry or answering customer service emails, like my little bit of knowledge of spreadsheets and just, my brain that knew how to do basic computer skills, and that I could actually use those to get clients. So I want to show you in this video how I got my very first data entry job as a virtual assistant. This is the exact method I used to fully replace the income I had at my previous job before I was a stay-at-home mom and replace my husband's income. So you're going to want to watch the full video. Let's jump to it. Quick intro, if you don't know me, I'm Abbey Ashley, founder of The Virtual Savvy. I've trained over 6,000 individuals to start, grow, and scale their own virtual assistant business from scratch. So if you want to hear about all things virtual assistants, because I'm a little obsessed with it, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified every time I release new videos. You might be in the exact same place that I was when I was searching for flexible work, right? I wanted something that I could use the skills I already had. I wanted something that I could do on my own time, right? That I could work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon while my kid was napping, or I could work at 9 p.m. while I just couldn't go to sleep, right? I wanted something that was flexible and that really provided substantial money. When a friend suggested that I could use my data entry skills to start a virtual assistant business, I was like, wait, what is this thing, right? Because I had no idea. I'd honestly never even heard about virtual assistants, but I quickly realized that as a virtual assistant, I could use those skills to actually find data entry jobs that paid $30, $40, even $45 per hour. Now, yes, I started with simple tasks like data entry, answering customer service emails, doing research, right? Travel booking. All of these things were the types of services that I used when I was first starting out. But what's so cool is that once I was actually working with clients, they started asking, oh, could you do this platform or this platform? And honestly, I didn't even know what most of those platforms were, but I said, well, I don't have experience, but I would love to learn more about it. I'm a quick learner. Like, would you allow me to kind of dig into it a little bit? So I actually was getting paid to learn more skills, which was super cool as well. Now, my very first data entry job was actually for a massage therapist. So I had gone to a local networking event. I didn't have a single client at this point. I didn't have a business card. I just showed up and introduced myself. Hi, I'm Abbey Ashley. I'm a virtual assistant. What's a virtual assistant, right? And I said, well, I can do things like data entry or, scheduling social media posts for small business owners, and they just pay me on like a monthly package. And right away, people are going, I think I need that. Can I have your card? Oh, I don't have a card, but let me take your card and I'll follow up with you, right? And so I started really just, that grassroots. I didn't start with a lot of money or a lot of fancy tools or experience or certifications. I just started with a willingness, right? A willingness to say, hey, I think I could do this, and to take on clients. And so my very first client I got from that networking event was a massage therapist. And she basically had a box of cards that she needed me to input the data from, right? So literally, like, here's this box of cards and I just need you to put it in an Excel spreadsheet. A few weeks later, I got another client. She owned a plant and floral decor store, and she had these PDF documents that were just kind of, some of them were handwritten, some of it was typed, it was a little smudged, all of that. And she just needed it really, again, transferred into a spreadsheet. Now, these weren't the only types of clients I got. I had an insurance agent who would have me do appointment setting phone calls. I had a small mom and pop shop who asked me to do their social media. So again, these type of admin skills really just blossomed. I learned more as I took on more clients. Now you might be saying, Abby, this sounds really cool, but how do I actually go about it? Like, what are the actual steps that I would need to take in order to find these data entry work from home jobs? Step number 1 is to decide to start. You have to decide, yes, I'm going to start a virtual assistant business. And this doesn't have to be a huge thing, right? This doesn't have to be a major investment, or it doesn't have to be something that you go and, order 1,000 business cards or spend $1,000 on a website, right? No. I really recommend people just start small. right? You can start with the skills you already have. You can start by just choosing a business name and coming up with a simple logo on Canva or purchasing one on Etsy, right? You can start really, really small, but you have to actually decide, yes, I'm going to do this. Step number 2 is to set up your pricing and your packaging. I totally recommend doing an hourly rate. Most of our students that take my signature course, the Savvy System, they are doing their services at like $25, $30, even $35 an hour to start. Now, if you go on to have advanced skills, right? Maybe over time you learn something like Pinterest management or Facebook ads or, blogging or, copywriting, then you could raise your rates to $60, $70, $80, $100 an hour or do more package-based pricing, right? Like I'll build a website for you for $3,000, things like that. So you can evolve as you learn more skills as a virtual assistant. But in the beginning, guys, when you're just doing the simple data entry tasks, an hourly rate is the best way to go. $25, $30, $35 an hour is a great place to start. And again, you're going to want to put those into packages. So I'm going to go ahead and drop right here what I think a easy package to do. You can do a package of, 10, 20, or 40 hours per month. You can do 20, 40, 60 hours per month, right? Whatever you think is going to be an amount that you could actually take on. Again, 40 hours a month is only 10 hours a week. So one client could provide an awesome side hustle for you at that $30 an hour. Step number 3 is to start telling your friends and family about your business. Now, there's tons of other ways to get clients, and I'm not going into all of that right now, but I don't want you to miss this very important step. Your friends and family may not be small business owners. They may not be the people that need an admin virtual assistant. They may not need your data entry skills, right? But they do know you, they love you, they want to support you. And what's awesome is that you're going to be top of mind whenever they are talking to small business owners, right? If they have a contractor come to their house and the contractor's like, oh, I'm sorry, I haven't sent that invoice yet, right? Like we're just really behind on the office. Hey, I know somebody who actually does that, right? I know someone who does invoicing. Let me give you their card. And so this is why telling your friends and family about your business is really, really smart. It's never too soon to get that marketing ball rolling, right? Worst case scenario, somebody comes to you and is like, I want to hire you today. And you're like, okay, I'm actually opening next week, right? And you get everything ready by next week so that they can hire you. Whereas on the other side, I've seen so many people wait and wait and wait until like everything's perfect. They have everything lined up and all their ducks are in a row to start marketing, and then can actually take some time, right? So the earlier you can start telling people, hey, I'm going to be launching this. I'm going to be launching this. This is coming, something exciting, right? Put it on your social media. Let people know so that that ball can start rolling sooner rather than later. Step number 4 is to join a community. Do not do entrepreneurship alone. I could not have really succeeded in my business. I couldn't have replaced my income if I didn't have people supporting me along the way. If you don't already have a community, you should join our Facebook group, thevirtualsavvy.com/community. We have over 135,000 members at the time of this filming. It may be more by the time you join. It's a great place to find friends, to find job opportunities. You want to be inside of this community. So go ahead and request to join. It's totally free. And then step number 5 is going to be to ace your marketing. And I know marketing can seem really scary. We don't love putting ourselves out there, right? But there are so many different ways. Yes, there are in-person events like networking meetings that are local to you. There's conferences, but there's also a lot of online methods, online job sites. There are Facebook groups where jobs are posted every day. There are websites like Indeed. There's methods that we teach our students like high-end client targeting. There are so many ways to find clients. If you want access to my 3 favorite ways to find clients, I have one more thing for you. You can go to thevirtualsavvy.com/BBO, and that's going to be my free 60-minute webinar. We're going to talk about your pricing, your packaging, your rate. I'm also going to share with you my 3 favorite places to find virtual assistant clients. Okay, so I know we've covered a lot of information inside of this video, so I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what questions that you have. My team and I actually answer every single one of these comments. So I want you to comment below any questions that you have. How do I get started? What about this? Where do I find these data entry jobs? Or do I have the skills? Let us know in the comments because we are here to support you in this journey. All right, that's all I have for you today. Make sure you check out that free 60-minute training, thevirtualsavvy.com/BBO. You're going to love it, and I can't wait to help you launch your business. Quick intro if you don't know me, I'm Ashley, CEO and Ashley, really? I forgot my own name.